everybody. It's Faith and Shiloh here, and we just wanted to let you know that we are starting out 2024 by jumping in a lake on Saturday, February 10th for United We Shiver with the Sherburne County United Way. And we learned that we could do it for Imagination Library. We are business owners that have never done, I don't think you've ever done this before, Shiloh.
No.
So the first time.
Yeah.
I have decided that I will be jumping as the hungry caterpillar, so that will be exciting. But we just want to tell you a little more about Imagination Library here in Sherburne County. And the cities that are served are Big Lake, Zimmerman, Otsego, Elk River, Princeton, and Santiago.
No.
And I have pulled Shiloh into this space because she has firsthand experience of how Imagination Library impacted her family. So I'll head it over to you, Shiloh.
Thank you, Faith. Yes. I don't know if everybody has gotten the opportunity to be one of the recipients of a book, but what's cool is when you go on WIC or any of those, meet with your prenatal counselor and stuff at the clinic, they give you a ton of other options for free resources for your kids, because of course we all want the best. So I went on, it took me like 3 minutes to sign them up. It was like my email address, my address, my kid's full name, and their birth month and year. You didn't even have to actually give them their full information. So each month my kid got a book in the mail. I remember he used to love it. Every kid loves to get mail, but of course when it has their name on it, it means so much more to them. And they look forward to the book. And even little kids start to realize about what time the book comes. Because when they're when they're really little, the books are just great for them. But as they get to that 3 to 5 year, that last couple years, they're more aware of where the books come from. Um, our youngest, he's 10 now, but I remember when he was little, my most like favorite, got this one book called Llama Llama Learns to Share. And I probably read it like, I don't know how many times a day. And we kind of made that conversation of like, when you learn, especially as like the youngest child, when your siblings are so much older, you don't have to share your toys. So when he went on to daycare and things like that, it was like we had the conversation about Llama Llama shares, and he's a very good sharer now. But some of the books that we had where you start to realize, especially as an adult, what they taught our kids about not being afraid of the dark, sharing, having imagination to travel to the moon. There are so many books that this organization picks to send to your kids that help them build life lessons, confidence. The founder, if you don't know, is actually Dolly Parton, who I will be jumping as or
You're gonna
in
do
tribute
it.
to. I've got a really cute, we'll be wearing our t-shirts, of course, but I've got a cowboy hat and some boots, and it'll be kind of just a fun way to celebrate all the things that she did. But the one thing that's really cool is Dolly did this for her dad. She loved her dad so much. And a lot of people don't know, didn't know how to read. And she just felt like he lost out on so many opportunities in his life because he couldn't know how to read. So she wanted the next generation to learn that if you know how to read and you can have imagination and spark that curiosity to dream, you could be anything you want to be. So what's really nice, it doesn't matter if you make $100,000 a year or $10 the whole year. Nobody cares at Imagination Library how much money you make. They make sure if your kid is from birth all the way to 5 years, gets a book free in the mail. If you have
Yeah.
multiple kids, sign them all up. They'll get books appropriate for their age. And of course, who doesn't love mail? But if you're one of those families that, say, hey, my kids really don't like to read like my older kids, but you're having a younger one, spark that in them, because sometimes just getting it in the mail gives them the idea of that. And then you sit and read with them, and then they can make up the stories. It's always fun.
So good, Shiloh. I think it's a privilege. My son did not have the opportunity to have Imagination Library. And so being able to have this in Sherburne County, I think just thank you, United Way, for being a partner host for the program. And if we didn't say it, I'll say it again. Shiloh from Hometown Electrical Services. And I'm Faith Gunner with Gunner Consulting. And we do have a page. We have an event page set up for Imagination Library. Reach out to us. We would love to just hear your stories. We're looking for jumpers. We're looking for some donations to keep this program in Sherburne County. Anything else, Shiloh?
I would love to share our group goal. We would love to raise
Oh,
at
yeah.
least $3,000. I know that have made some progress, but we need to definitely reach that amount. It is not even the amount that it takes. We have over, I think it's like 600 or 700 students already registered for these books. And we did a big push here, so there'll be quite a few more joining us. Let's make sure that all those kids get
Yeah.
those books in the
Yeah.
community. So
Yeah. So 1,500 kids. I'm going to say it one more time, from birth to 5 years old. It's a very low cost. It's $2.30 per child per month, and $150 to have a child get these for all 5 years. And 1,500 kids right now in Sherburne County. And so we just want to continue, we just want to make sure that all kids know about this program, and the parents do, and they get registered. And yes, I love Shiloh, the $3,000 goal. We're gonna do it.
we are gonna do it. And as Faith said, that dollar amount doesn't cost the parents anything. Of course, it's free,
Right.
but the community has to help subsidize that. Dolly really wants a community support network built for each and every one of these locations. So if you could help us help get kids in the book and the community of books, that would be amazing. Hit either of us up on Facebook. All of our social media, our websites. We would love to help you get a link to sponsor us, donate. And if you really want to jump, we would love to have you join our team. We are a lot of fun. You can dress up as your favorite book character,
Exactly.
and it's going to be a blast. I know I'm super scared to get cold because I don't really like to get wet, but I think I've heard so many people tell you it is a life-changing event. So
Yes.
come change it, spruce up 2024.
Yeah, excellent. Shiloh, thank you so much for being on here. Thanks, everybody.